Hello families, I'm Meg Killingsworth, the Family Engagement Coordinator here at Chestatee, and we know that we have so many families joining us in the fall, and we're excited to have you. We figure you might have some questions about Chestatee, and so this show is going to explain a lot of things. So first off, here are people that you will want to get to know. The first picture is Miss Glass and Dr. Tennis and Mr. Boyd. Miss Glass is our assistant principal for grades 3, 4, and 5, whereas Mr. Boyd is the assistant principal for kindergarten 1st and 2nd. This is a picture of me, Meg, and I will become one of your good buddies as I'm a friend to families and can help answer questions and get you connected with the school. In our front office, we have Miss Donna, we have Miss Angela, and Miss Myra. Miss Donna is our receptionist, and she handles attendance. Miss Angela handles new students, and Miss Myra is our bookkeeper. Chestatee is full of rich history. We have been around since 1931. That's when the school was built, but nothing is from the original building. So if you visit our library, you can see pictures dating back to 1931 and how the building has changed over the years. One thing that we really pride ourselves on is keeping up with the facilities. Having an older school, we really have worked hard to keep the building fresh. So over the past few years, we've put in about $50,000 worth of playground equipment, because when we have good equipment, children want to come to school. We also have painted the building along with all our children's bathrooms and made them really child-friendly. There are lots of ways to communicate at Chestatee. We post on Facebook and Twitter all the time. We have a monthly newsletter that goes out around the first of the month with lots of happenings going on at the school. We post lots of videos and even a Facebook Friday show. And each teacher gives out a newsletter for their grade, and they communicate with the gold folder. The gold folder goes home daily, and that's a great place for you to put any notes or lunch money or anything to correspond with the teacher. We also have PBIS, otherwise known as Positive Behavioral Interventions and Support, and with PBIS we have a school store. So children will earn what we call Bravo Bucks, which are little tickets with eagles on them because we're the Chestatee Eagles, and they earn that by showing expectations and following the Chestatee way, which is be respectful, be responsible, and be a problem solver. They get to come shopping at the school store 2 times a year, or 2 times a month, which is really exciting. And 2 times a year, we have a big raffle where they can use their Bravo Bucks and buy raffle tickets for great prizes like bikes, Chromebooks, gift cards, all sorts of fun. We also have pathways where throughout the year, students can choose which special class they get to go to. This is in line with students' passion and also career choices. So we offer some pathways for art or maybe the career of teaching or nursing. We also offer health pathways such as yoga, which you can see these kids showing a great yoga pose in this picture. So throughout the year, the kids will get to pick which pathway they would like to go to, and during our specials classes, they'll visit that pathway. Our drop-off and pickup time are going to be a little bit different, especially if you're coming from Silver City. Our drop-off will start at 7:10 in the morning. The tardy bell will ring at 7:40. Pickup, though, starts at 2:10 and will go till about 2:40. So it's an early start, but a great thing to remember is if your child's involved in afternoon activities or sports or needs to get to the doctor and dentist, it's very doable because your child will get home very early. We have lots of opportunities for student leadership, and we have an eye-changer program for our 4th and 5th grade students. With the eye-changers, students will apply for special jobs around the school, whether it's an office helper or student ambassador or tour guide, media center helper, gardener, hallway patrol. They'll fill out an application in the fall and will be chosen for eye changers based on the application. So this is a great way for students to show leadership, and these kids are making a huge difference in our school. We also have our own after-school program, so if you work and need your child to stay here after school, Deb Mason is the contact for our after-school program. You can email her and she'll have registration forms at open house. She actually would like to wait on registering until then, as they're finishing up this school year. We have gotten many awards at Chestatee. Being a Title I school, we've gotten several awards and from our governor's office. The one that we're most proud of is this one right here in the middle. It is the 2015 Family Friendly Award. And in 2015, just 6 schools in the state of Georgia were awarded the Family Friendly Partnership Award, and we were one of them. So I think this is one area where you'll really see that Chestatee sticks out, and I hope you feel the warmth when you walk in the building and see how friendly our staff is and how kind and helpful our families are. Everything on academics is based on the Forsyth County learner profile. So no matter what Forsyth County school you come from, we all follow the same learner profile so that when students graduate from our schools, they will be growing leaders for success. Both in 4th and 5th grade, we have partner classes, and so one teacher will teach ELA and social studies, and the other teacher will focus on math and science. Kids will go between the 2 teachers, and this helps prepare them for middle school and having different teachers and getting used to different teachers. We have found that this has been really successful at Chestatee. If your child is in kindergarten or 1st grade, we follow the Cindy Cup reading program. And this program has been used for about 8 years now at Chestatee. And it teaches through phonics and sight words and putting it all together to become good fluent readers. This program's been really, really beneficial at our school. We also have the Creativity Lab, which is special to our school. Mr. Feicht, our gifted teacher, helps run this, and this is a place where certain classes will come for units. Our gifted students will come, and it's a special incentive also. As kids arrive in the morning, they can take the Creativity Lab pass and head on down for some extra learning and fun. This is a great maker space where kids can come and be creative and make lots of things. We also have Eagle Time from 7:50 until 8:20, and kids actually scattered based on academic needs. So if you need extra help in reading, then you might go to a classroom where they're working on some extra reading. If your child needs to be challenged, they might go to a classroom where they're working on some challenging activities. We have all different kinds of groups throughout the building, and everybody knows that when the bell rings for Eagle Time, they know where to go, and it's a great extra support for all students. We also follow the 7 mindsets, which is in the north end of the county. And at Chestatee, we really focus each month on one of the 7 mindsets. We have buddy classes where the younger students pair up with the older students. And we have high flyer celebrations monthly, where each teacher can recognize students from the class that are showing that mindset. We love to have fun at Chestatee. Whether it's dressing up, wearing silly sweaters, or celebrating special occasions like the 100th day of school, Chestatee is a great, fun school to attend, and we love the staff just as much as the kids to have these fun days. We have lots of assemblies. Many are put on by our specials team. A lot of times they come together and present an assembly, like in this bottom picture where we had a fake snow day. Everybody wore their pajamas and kind of learned the It's Learning Online learning expectations that day. They also really support extra assemblies. So this one is the Big Thinker Science Assembly, which was another great one that they helped promote and all the kids got to benefit from. We do have enrichment clubs at Chestatee. These take place on Wednesdays, and they happen quarterly. So your child will bring home a menu of classes available and then can choose which club they'd like to attend. It starts right after school and goes until 4 o'clock, and the cost is $40 for the session. We also have many other clubs. Girls on the Run is offered for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade girls. We have Fitness Club through Miss Waters, which is offered for 2nd through 5th graders, and each grade level gets their day of the week that they come and have Fitness Club in the gym before school. We have a Live to Give club that meets after school 1 day a month that is open to all students if they're interested. We have a Critters Club that also takes place 1 day a month and supports the Humane Society, and it's really for your pet lovers. And then we have our recycling group that helps us keep our building clean and recycle and take care of the earth. And that group is called the Earth Eagles. We have lots of teams as well. Science Olympiad is for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders interested in science. And our robotics team is for 4th and 5th grade. They actually went to a big competition and finished really well in the state. And then we have our chorus, which is led by Miss Roper, and that's for 4th and 5th graders. Families are so important to us at Chestatee, and we have had a magnificent PTO board this year who has sponsored all sorts of events, including our fall festival, where they dressed up as the 7 dwarfs. Another great event that they hosted was our dance, where we had a lot of fun. And another great way to get involved is through Watchdogs. We have 2 events throughout the year for our Watchdog dads. And Watchdogs is a commitment of 1 day for the year where you come and go class to class and car duty and bus duty and lunch duty, spend time with kids. We have learned that kids really gravitate to our male role models. You could be a dad, a granddad, an uncle, or just a neighbor or community member and volunteer for our Watchdog Dad program. We also have lots of groups for our ladies. Champs and the Grand Champs is one of them, where ladies come in and work with children with their reading and even with their math facts in 3rd grade. And that's a great way to get involved and can be handled through our family resource room. Academic parent-teacher teams are another great way to get involved for all families. We'll meet 3 times throughout the year, and you'll be invited in to learn about a skill and how to help your child with that skill. We show a graph so that you know your child's data on the skill, but nobody else knows your child's data. And there are so many ways for parents to get involved with leadership. We have a parent advisory in the family resource room, local school council run by Dr. Tennis. We have our PTO, room parents are always needed, the Champs, which is run out of the family resource room for our ladies, and then Watchdog Dads. So lots of ways for parents to get involved here. We've had 6 ways to get to know Chestatee Elementary, and we are coming down to the end of this. But one thing that we have on our menu is the ice cream social, and that's going to be June 20th from 4 to 6 p.m., and we would love to see you. Both Chestatee families and new families coming are invited to get to mingle with one another and get to meet some of our staff and enjoy some ice cream. You'll be receiving a postcard around the last week of July telling you our open house date, which is July 31st, and the hours, and also listing your child's teacher. So be looking for that in the mail, and we can't wait to see you. Thanks for listening, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.